Buckle up, traders. The market was insane today. We had some massive moves and we have more massive moves coming up as well. So I want to let you guys know everything that's going to happen. We were right today. We made about $3,000 on the profits that we got, and on being right on the overall direction of the market and being able to read price action and trade based off of what we were seeing. So we love that, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. But I'm also going to show you some footage of the trades that we were in today so that you guys can see that they happened as well, and we profited on those market moves as well, so that you guys can know that this is possible, and you can definitely make money like this as well. But besides that, we're just definitely going to jump in right here and talk about the moves that are coming in the next few weeks in the market. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So looking at the daily time frame right now, you can see this red line that I have jotted down on my chart. I drew this line out from literally months ago. This was around July 18th. That's where I got this mark from, and that has been doing me great. Anytime we come around this level, I've been able to see that price kind of fizzles out. So on 9/26, I was able to capitalize on this move. Price kind of came up into this level. Let's zoom in a little bit. Again, we're on the daily time frame, but price came into this level and then did a pullback, and we went down to previous lows right here. As you can see, can you see that right there, guys? That's what price ended up doing. So we took a sell on that, and that was on a previous day. But what we did today was different. This line eventually came back into impact, right? We saw that price this morning. Well, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, we saw that price plummeted down past this level that we drew out here on the 4-hour time frame. So that was our sign that we were looking to see that there might be some action coming soon here. So I watched as price came down here, and basically the most simple thing is to watch these levels, see if we come back and push past them. So that's what I was looking for. Price has previously traded around this area. Price has kind of been dancing, around this area. You'll see that we make some big moves either to the buy side or to the sell side whenever we get to this level. This level is 55.51 approximately. And so right here, I noticed that price propelled lower beyond here, and I immediately entered for a long. And so we took a buy down here at these lows. I noticed that a previous low from over here was also taken, so that gave me a little bit more confidence. We also landed in a 4-hour fair value gap. Write this down, guys. 4-hour fair value gap right here. So that created some footing for us. This area now became like a foundation spot for us. So I felt comfortable taking it longs here. So I dropped down to my 15-minute time frame just for a little bit more confluence. And so on the 15-minute time frame, it looks like this. Drop down into that 15-minute time frame. We see that price now decides to turn around, right? We don't continue to fall down for some reason, right? We make these lows in the next candlestick, but then we ultimately retrace this. So I get in around here when price comes back down. This is where I entered for a long, and we took this long all the way up to our handy dandy red line up here. We watched this high get taken, and so that's when we decided to exit this trade once price took this high over here. And then as you see, the next candlestick was a bearish one. We could have obviously held it in for longer, but that's okay. That was just the first trade that we took. The next trade that we took was on the 5-minute time frame, and it was a continuation in the same direction. So we knew that overall price wanted to continue bullish, go to the overall buy side. Our buy side levels that we were looking at was over here. This was 721, and up over here we had a few highs right here, right? So this created some low resistance liquidity, right? And so we came up to this level at 687 eventually anyways. So that's where we took price to. Not to that level immediately, because I was actually looking at my first profits over here, and I ended up closing the trade early because I had to do some things. But anyways, we watched this price in our first trade. It went up here. That's when we took out our profits around this level, and then price retraced. And as I was watching this retracement, it looked to me that price just kept on fizzling out. On the 5-minute time frame, I saw that, you know, we looked like we wanted to come down, but we couldn't take out any significant lows over here. So that stuck out to me and told me that we were just going to continue to the buy side. So I entered over here on this red candlestick right here. It's actually black, but I entered here on this bearish candlestick, and we were barely even in any drawdown at all. So we took price all the way up here. Price went and took out these highs over here, and that's when I exited on that trade. That was about a 2K trade for us right there, and that was pretty nice to see. So you guys will see that all, but in terms of what I think is going to happen tomorrow, well, let's get into that. All right, so looking at the daily time frame levels, we have a few key spots to look at, and we want to keep our eyes peeled when price is in these areas. So this used to be our buy side liquidity. We're going to move this up just a bit right here, because this is now our buy side up here at 342. Price has gone up to this level, and our previous lows are down here. So that's at 588. And what usually happens after we take out one side of liquidity? Well, we end up going to the opposite side of liquidity. So in the next few days, it is possible that we can see some bearish action coming into the market. I'm saying that that is possible. That's something that we can definitely see. We're definitely high up in this market, and a pullback can definitely be in order. The good news is that, you know, price will always continue to go back to the overall buy side, and I don't think that we will come back to, you know, exactly to the tick to these levels, but it can definitely happen, and for a few reasons. In fact, if we come back down to this area right here, we see that price had a bullish impulse in this area that left off a daily fair value gap. So price can definitely come back and revisit these lows right here around 19 what was this is like 1914, and this is a big move because price right now is about at 2801. Going back to 1904, you know, that's definitely going to be a big move in the market, and that can definitely move your portfolios in a, you know, a heavy way. So be on the lookout for that. Price can alternatively go ahead in the meantime before that to fill out this gap that we've made on the daily level, maybe come and take out some highs up here, or just come up to fill in these gaps right here, and then continue to the sell side. You know, we could bounce around these levels right here, and then we could ultimately, though, come back to the buy side. But that may happen, right? But the other thing that could happen is that we can just continue to the other side of liquidity. Once we continue to this other side of liquidity, then for sure we'll go back to the buy side. That is what I'm expecting. Those are the massive moves that we can see happening in the market. So with that, you know, that's basically going to sum up our video. Lots of stuff to be excited for. The Trump trade, that's been such a big deal. We have Nvidia coming out with earnings. Depending on what Nvidia does tomorrow, that's going to, you know, send the markets into a certain direction as well too. So option traders, I know you guys are definitely going to want to look into that, look at some of these key levels, be aware that price can come back over here, and yeah, futures traders, you're going to want to look at this too. Make sure that you have your eyes peeled on these certain levels as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to show you guys the trade that we took today, and you'll see the profits that we made and everything. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you found anything of value in this video, and go ahead and share it too with anyone that you think might be interested. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, here is the trade sped up in about 4 times speed because this was about a 20-minute trade and I don't want you guys to have to sit through it all. But as you can see, we got in on the lows of the red line right there. And then once we got below there, I added in a contract. And so we had 2 contracts with the cost-based basis under that red line. So after that, price kind of did its thing for a little bit, and then eventually it pushed on past the highs right here, and yeah, we took our profits. And this is just one of the trades that we took.
Target